Welcome back, everybody, to the H3 Podcast Live. Today, we're staying cool, even though it's hot outside. We've got a top of the week here for you guys. We are sponsored this week by Dollar Shave Club, HelloFresh, and of course, H3 Productions ourselves with some hot t-shirts, and of course, subscribers like you. Thank you, everyone, for supporting us. More about that later. Now, today, there's a lot I want to get to. First of all, I want to talk about the fundraising we did on Tuesday. We're currently at $157,000. Our initial goal was $100,000.
Yeah.
I really think we can get that to $200,000.
I think so.
Hurricane Harvey devastated Texas, and it's kind of messed up because these people are trying to rebuild their lives, and it's like nobody even cares about Harvey anymore. It's all about Irma, who's coming piling in on Florida, and it's hard not to think about Irma because she apparently. What do you think about when you hear Irma? What kind of woman is that?
I think about an old Russian lady.
Irma, she's just at the buffet line, and she's just like piling up that plate. You just want like one like egg roll, but you're stuck behind Irma. She's a cow.
Jesus.
It's a hurricane. She's gonna kill people. Fuck Irma. Everyone's talking about Irma, who has now become officially the most powerful hurricane ever to come out of the Atlantic. Category 5, 185 miles per hour wind. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about all the raffles we did. And we got a lot of interesting data on that. When it's still live, I'll explain all that. But before that, I want to talk about staying cool. Are you staying cool, Leela?
I'm trying. I don't know if I'm cool enough to be cool.
It's this really stupid meme that just tickled us. We were walking out. What was it, last week?
Yeah.
Who was Dan on the phone with when he was talking?
With the shirt company.
Okay. So we're walking out, and Dan's on the phone with someone. It was a girl, too, because it was like kind of flirtatious, I felt like. And we were walking outside. We're done, and we're walking out, and Dan's wrapping up a phone call with one of these girls we work with, and he says, "All right, stay cool." Pretty innocent statement, but I just was like, Dan.
It wasn't like one of the hottest days here.
It was hot. It was brutal
in LA, so it was kind of like a joke about the weather.
It wasn't a joke. He was earnest. He was completely serious, and it's a good wish to make for somebody on a hot day. Stay cool. But we just started joking internally about it, and so I wanted to bring that little story to light. I wanted to bring you guys in on it so that we can put it on a shirt in about a week. And then in another week we bury it, and it's funny again. It's the life cycle of a meme. Stay cool. Maybe not that good. Maybe not that necessary. So let's have a look over here at our fundraising here. Some really interesting data. First of all, we have 2 new Justin Roiland original drawings with his signature on them. Are they on here?
Yes.
One
keep going.
is...
There.
Oh, yeah. One says...
it doesn't.
Whatever. Something about, like, you get it. It's Justin. It's funny. It's hilarious. So here, I thought this stuff was interesting. I want to go over it. By the way, just for the record, this is going to run until next Tuesday. It's going to a national organization directly, one of the most highest rated, reputable companies out there for raising money to help people. Mm-hmm. And basically, all these rewards we have here are raffle tickets. So if you put $1 in, you still have a chance to win. If you put 1,000, you have 1,000 times more tickets. Mm-hmm. $1 equals 1 raffle. There's all kinds of amazing shit here. I encourage you to go check it out. But I wanted to go over some of the stats here, which I thought was real interesting stuff here. Let's have a look. So, look at this. This shit is really inspiring. $20 or less donations in total equaled $70,000.
That's crazy. Wow.
$100 or
That's
less.
actually the first time I'm looking at these stats.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this, I mean, it's really inspiring here. Look, people who did not want any reward at all, 40,000. $5 or less was 28,000. And here, this is kind of inspiring to me. $1 donations totaled $7,300.
Where do you see that?
Right here. I have it highlighted on my screen. See?
Yeah.
How freaking cool is that? So all you guys out there who participate in, charity streams or donations who say $1 doesn't make a difference, here we raised $7,342 from $1 donations.
That is so many people.
And so I don't know. I don't know if one of these $1 guys is going to win, but that'd be kind of cool.
It's crazy because when we did it, we only had like 30,000 people watching.
Right.
So it's like every single person donated.
I think everybody in that initial stream probably contributed, which is really inspiring. You guys are awesome, man. That was such a special stream. We all felt really, really honored to have been a part of that. Now on for the gifts or the giveaways, I guess. So coming in first place was the jars of Szechuan sauce by far. That alone raised $15,540 of people wanting that sauce. That's pretty awesome, man.
Wow.
We had one donator, Matt from Loot Crate, give Leet $1,337. And then we had the Rick and Morty art book, which raised $13,000.
Jesus.
Justin bringing home the bacon. And then this one kind of surprised me. Signed vape was number 3. We signed a vape, and I smoked it all day, too. I don't know if that was what put it up to the next level. You sick fucks. You weird fetish fucks.
We all used it.
Oh, we all used it. You
Yeah.
sickos. You're sick. Thank you for donating. Teddy Fresh hat. The number one original signed Teddy Fresh hat.
That is crazy.
$8,500, Hila. That's kind of amazing.
That's crazy.
That's so cool. Alex Hirsch, though,
Yeah.
threw down $1,000 for that.
We only found out about that today. I had no idea.
I was kind of pissed when I saw that because I was like, wait, I gave $5,000. I wish I bid on something because we put it in, I guess, before it was final. I'm like, wait, Alex is trying to buy. I should have bought some sauce and resold it.
So I can't wait to see who actually wins.
So we'll decide that on Tuesday, on the Tuesday episode coming up next week. We'll announce all the winners. This was freaking a riot. Neck fupa. If you guys were watching that, you know what that means. We auctioned off for $500. And by the way, we still are auctioning it off for $500. You can write anything you want on my neck fupa.
And there's 2 that we missed.
There's 2 that we missed. Apologies to them. We're going to do it today to Caro, Kitty, and Chelsea. We're going to write those right now. But apparently there was, how many is that? That's like 17. 17 neck fupa tats. I looked hard as hell. And Justin capped it off with I love cum on my forehead.
And then the next day it was just all like blurred and it just looked like you had black stuff all over you on your neck.
Disease. It's a nice change from how I usually look. Oh, I'm focusing on that black stuff on your neck and not your disgusting body. Blacklight Journal, Alex's limited edition journal, raised $8,000. Rick and Morty skateboard deck raised almost $7,000. God damn, boy.
Wow.
Alex's flannel, $6,000. The Dunny, I'm just going over the notable ones now, but Dunny Doll's $5,000. That's an old meme. The voice messages we auction off for $1,000. You can get a custom voice message from either us or Justin or Alex or anyone.
Yeah.
You can still buy those. We're giving those out on Tuesday as well. We'll have them. We'll close it on Tuesday and start doing them.
Tuesday will be the last day for everything.
Yeah. And then if you go down to the bottom, if you go all the way down to the bottom, and I'm kind of upset about this, you guys. Skippy's belly button lint. $236. I mean, we valued this at a minimum of $2,500, guys. Can we please, I feel bad for the guy. Can we please get some donations for Skippy's belly button lick? And I give a special shout out to Teddy Bear Suplex, who gave $25 for that. He has 10% of the raffle.
That was the top donator.
Yeah, he's got 10% of the raffle covered. So there's a really good chance that you're going to be sniffing that on Tuesday, unless new competitors come out. Please, guys, come on. This is ridiculous. Nobody? $236, that's it? Give me a flipping break, dude.
That almost doesn't cover the shipping.
I know. What the hell? I'm just going to have to give it back to him at this rate. I'm just going to have to give it back to him and just say, I'll send you some of my lint instead. Because he has way too high of a value on that. And then one other noteworthy one, which is worth mentioning, Brazzo, the Gays of Miracles, hooked it up with a $1 donation. So shout out. Although, wait. Dan, I think we... Oh, never mind. I'm bad. I misunderstood that. I just wanted to yell at you. Dan! Never mind. So anyway, that's what's up. All those items are still available. Eli, do you want to write on my neck?
Even 2,000 or 1,000 for the Danny suit.
Yeah, I know.
Which is a weird one.
It's someone Ikbin Azara gave 100 for that. Yeah, that's all. That is an ancient meme. You got the Sharpie?
Yeah.
All right. So before we begin, let's pay our debts here. We forgot 2 neck fupas, or we missed them. I think probably because there was trouble with the website. So my neck fupa raised $8,500. I mean, who can't say that I'm using my fupa for good?
So I'm writing save taxes for Chelsea.
Yes.
And breast milk?
Breast. Is it breast or breast? Dan?
Then?
It is breast.
B-R-E-S-S.
Okay.
B-R-E-S-S, yeah.
All right, Eli, get to work.
I wonder if that's some kind of inside joke.
Oh, that's just breast milk, bae.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. So anyway, thank you everyone for donating. I see it going up now. God bless you.
Let me see your fupa.
This is weirdly erotic. Eli's drawing on my fupa now. What are you writing?
I'm writing breast milk.
Breast.
And also, your dad is coming to visit you tonight. He's gonna love that.
He can write something. When my dad gets here,
$500.
my dad's gonna be here around 3. He said. So I'll run a special where you can have my dad write something on my fucking. You can have my dad draw a swastika on my forehead.
And I'll do it from this side. Save taxes.
So what else we have to talk about here? Save Texas, Eli. It's up to you now.
Okay.
Don't fuck this up.
Okay, don't talk. It's kind of fun.
You like that? A new fetish discovered, you guys. Thanks for that.
Save breast.
Save breast.
Texas milk is what it says.
This is hard shit, yo. All right, get the hell out of here, Hila. You're taking too long. What are you writing?
We got text.
I feel like this is taking too long.
All
right. Are you done? Okay, all right. Okay, here you go, guys. Thank you.
What a mess.
That's $1,000 to charity. All right, get the hell out of here, Dan. Close the freaking door.
I need
Ian,
to thank
get your
them.
shit together. Ian, the intern. Stop fucking around out there, Ian, the intern. I know you're not doing what you're supposed to be. They're the best. I love them. Okay. So let's move on. So that is what that is. And thank you, everyone who continues to donate. We are honestly in more need of it now than ever before. And what I want to talk about more a little bit now is Hurricane Irma. Let me show you this. Look at this tweet. Wow, I did this really bad. This is awful. What have I done? Let me see if I can do something here. Oh my God, this is awful. What have I done?
What happened? Oh,
I actually have an image instead of a link.
That's like what
I'm like grandma.
Yeah.
All right, let's get serious. We're getting serious here, guys. I don't know how to get serious when I'm actually just looking at a doc that's zoomed in 20 times, but let's get serious, all right?
You can zoom out?
I want to show the image.
Oh.
Can you find this tweet, Dan? Just do me a favor. The Situation Room, CNN sit room. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
Capiche.
All right. All right. This is pretty rough stuff here. Okay. It's pretty rough stuff. Hila, how you doing? How you feeling? Talk to me while I manage my life here.
I had a lot of fun writing on your neck. I'm looking forward to more opportunities like that in the future.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys heard it. Put in that money and the opportunity
It's
can be
pretty fun
yours.
to do like silly stuff for charity because then there's no feeling bad.
It's all
like,
good.
I'm doing it for charity.
Like I can spray Joey Sal's in the face with mace and it's like,
Yeah.
that was great, man. We're all happy about that. So talking about Hurricane Irma, which is now the strongest hurricane ever to come out of the Atlantic Ocean and is now barreling down on Florida. Here's some footage of it rolling over St. Martin here. Have a look at this.
Oh my God, someone is recording this.
I mean, this is probably close to 180 miles per hour wind. This is just a metal fence that's being flattened. It's pretty much the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can't even see anything.
Something just blows up.
Oh my God.
Something just lights on fire in a hurricane to make it
That's
more
scary.
apocalyptic. And it's just, yeah, I mean, the video cuts out.
Wow.
Excuse the audio there, but just to give you an idea of what is actually we're dealing with here.
Dan sent you
Yeah,
that
Dan
tweet.
got that tweet. Thank you very much. I don't see it. Here's a tweet that oh my God. Here you go. All right, check this tweet out. This isn't the one, Dan. You're killing me.
I only saw what it was for a split second.
All right, I'm moving on. If you find it, let me know. But anyway, they tweeted out, it's official. No
Yeah.
storm on What?
You can just read it, I was going to say.
It's official. No storm on record anywhere on the globe has maintained winds of 185 miles per hour or above for as long as Irma has.
That's crazy.
And it's just tearing it up. Okay. Look at this is another video of Irma that really just freaking blew my mind. Let me see. Let's see here. Look at this shit. The whole damn city is being blown away. Trees are being uprooted and just completely torn.
No.
That's how it ends.
Oh my God.
Presumably with the end of civilization. I mean, this is serious stuff here. And yet another video. There's these guys, hurricane hunters. You know about these guys, Elo?
No. Oh, like, yeah.
They're meteorologists
Yeah.
that have these special and like super powerful airplanes that can fly through the eye of a hurricane. And that's how they get like how they measure the speed and intensity and how they decide that it's like a category 5. There's actually insane fleet of people that fly through the eye of a hurricane. So here is footage of these lunatics flying through the eye of Irma.
Oh my God.
You can actually see when they break through. Right now it's just gray. It's crazy because they must be pretty high and there's just like debris everywhere. Let's see. Here, look at this. Can't really see it. It's a brief. There you go. Here's the eye.
Crazy.
It's just like, fine. It's all good. It's all good here. Yikes.
I can't believe they're just flying through it.
So, I just find that fascinating, if I may say so. There's actually just a fleet of lunatic meteorologists that fly through the heart of these things. Fascinating.
Sean just said that his wife lived on that island.
Oh yeah, St. Martin.
For 10 plus years.
Yeah. I wonder what she's heard from.
She's getting a bunch of pictures from her friends about what's going on there.
What I heard in the news is essentially these islands, basically in the Caribbean, are 95% completely destroyed. Pretty much every single structure on these islands was flattened and completely ruined in the path of this hurricane.
Jesus.
Here, I've got some photos here.
I don't know what is going on.
I mean, this is what it...
It's 3 hurricanes at the same time,
Yeah, and
right?
then there's another 2 following up behind it. Here, basically, if you're in Florida, you're just totally fucked right now. Here's a forecast from this morning.
Did everyone leave Florida? Like, I wonder what's the situation.
Yeah, people are, it depends where you are, but I mean, if you're in like South Florida, where it's going to get hit the most, you should be definitely evacuating.
We have the latest update here on Hurricane Irma.
The governor is giving emergency messages being like, this is not something you can write out.
Yeah.
You cannot sit in your house and wait this out. You will die.
On AccuWeather.com, it is still a major hurricane with winds sustained at 155 miles per hour. You can see the center of circulation is between
it's a different video than what I saw.
Also looking at...
Why'd they do a new video?
We have a hurricane watch in place. So to kind of break things down for you here, hurricane warning, this is where we could see sustained news in anybody down here in South Florida. They do need to get out. There's no east or west that you can go toward.
Look, it's just all
Everyone
fucked.
has to start heading north, and
that red is catastrophic.
Whoa.
That's how they categorize it. So pretty much the entire southern tip of Florida, from Key West to
evacuations in place.
Miami, is just going to be catastrophic. It's just going to be underwater.
Red areas you see here. Harvey,
it's going to hit.
As the system is going to continue to quickly move.
Anyway.
But the rain's going to...
It's going to hit like this weekend. So we're going to know how bad it is pretty soon after. But essentially, the money that we're raising here on Tiltify, link is below in the description. It should be relatively easy to find. Is going to help all these people. It's going to help all of them. It's going to help the people who don't have health insurance, who don't have access to clean medicine that they need to survive. Money is going to directly go to saving people's lives, the people who need it the most. This website's kind of garbage, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
It's also great.
But it's pretty
just
good.
Not always running.
Luckily, the money doesn't even go to them. It goes straight to the
charity.
Yeah, to the charity.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. It's important to acknowledge all this stuff going out here in the world right now. I don't know. Look at this thing, man, from the sky. This is basically what's happened in Irma as it passed over the Caribbeans. I mean, this is climate change, man. The Earth doesn't want us here anymore.
And now there's earthquake, right?
There's earthquakes.
In Mexico?
Yes. There's solar flares. This is like the beginning of a bad sci-fi movie. starring Bruce Willis. This movie would get like a 30% on Rotten Tomato. Yet here we are.
What we experience is like something you see
It's just-
left and right. My whole house caved in. It was 7 of us.
By the way,
All we
that
had to do was to
is
pray and
one of the main things that I can't stop thinking about. Like, all your stuff, your house,
Everything.
all gone.
Even if you have insurance,
It's
It's
the
like-
personal stuff.
imagine your whole house and everything you have in there is just drowned and blown away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my God, how do you rebuild from that?
Must be amazing for an artist to afterwards do a project where they go and collect bunch
Hila wants
of
to be there.
their ruins.
Hila's got a good idea for artists out there.
Someone go do that.
Anyway, look, not the most upbeat, charming thing, but I think it's important now that we're deep into this fundraising that we make one last push to try to raise as much money as we can for these people because this will save people's lives. Gabesh! This was a great little story that came out. You know who Rush Limbaugh is?
I think so.
He's a conservative talk radio character, and he went on this tirade about how Hurricane Irma is a liberal conspiracy to sell bottled water.
What?
And this happened after Houston was already buried in, 15 feet of water. He basically says that he doesn't say he doesn't think the hurricane exists, but he thinks that there's like hysteria over it, that the liberal media plays it up to further the agenda of global warming and sell more bottles of water. Which I love that the conclusion is like, no, it's a conspiracy to make global warming seem real instead of like, it's fucking real. There's 3 of record-breaking hurricanes that is destroying our country. It's a conspiracy.
I'd like to see him explain it to the people who lost their houses.
No, dude. Just hysteria. Well, answer this, Hila. Did they sell more water? Well, you have to look at who's going to profit the most from this, right? The water, and it's obviously the water bottle people. They're killing it.
Maybe Diamond Water will make a comeback.
Diamond Water. Let's get Diamond Water on a discount, y'all, and help those hurricane victims out. Listen. I know we have some conservative-leaning people who listen to this show. I don't think global warming is a partisan issue at all. I don't know why global warming has become a partisan issue. It's not I don't know why it's become this whole thing about it's a Chinese hoax, that we're trying to I don't even get it. Global warming is happening. The earth is getting hotter. There are frickin' hurricanes being lobbed at us. Earth is throwing them at us. It's a real thing, man. I mean, it causes more extreme weather. These droughts that we had in LA for like 6 years.
And then there was like a super rain all of a sudden in LA.
Yeah. It's
And
more.
then you're not going to have rain for 7 years.
Yeah, now it's not going to rain for another 20 years. And meanwhile, everyone else is flooding. But it's just more extreme weather patterns. It makes everything else more extreme. I was listening to this guy talking about global warming, some scientist, and it's like, according to what this guy was saying, without human intervention, the Earth should actually be cooling. Because a lot of people say, well, the Earth goes through warming periods anyway, so how am I supposed to know that it's man-made and not just it's on another cooling period or warming period? But it's actually on a cooling period. It should be cooling. But it's rising like a % degree every frickin' year. I mean, this shit is real. I don't know why we're having this debate. That's the one thing that really infuriates me. I don't know how global climate change has become a partisan issue. That's just bizarre. I find that very bizarre.
I agree. I feel like at this point, like, it seems like everyone is agreeing on it, but then you see all these
Well, all the
people-
scientists.
Yeah.
They're,
But even like other countries, like in India.
even China and India are cutting their coal usage, are ramping up their green energies. China is more progressive now. Like if you're someone who denies climate change, you're literally in the only country that there's still debate about that. The rest of the world has moved on and accepted it, but we're still here being like, is this a conspiracy for Al Gore to make a couple more bucks? Yeah, that's why China is building green energies to make Al Gore money. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You have to be so deep into this party politics shit, which I hate, by the way. But like to actually think that there's no such thing as global warming, you're so deep into party politics that Rush Limbaugh's convinced you that it's a conspiracy to sell more bottled water. I wish that was true. Oh, I'm fucking angry. I'm pissed.
You want some water?
Here, listen to this. Fuck. You just completely dismantled my whole argument. In one swoop. Here's something to put in perspective. Do you think smoking is bad for you? Nobody disputes that. Yet the same amount of scientists that say smoking is bad for you say that global warming is a man-made phenomenon that is warming the globe and changing our weather patterns for the worse. Same percentage capita of scientists are saying that as saying smoking is bad for you. There's still scientists out there that saying smoking isn't bad for you.
Yeah, there's some dads out there who would say that too.
Some dads that never believed the hype. Telling you, cancer from smoking is just a conspiracy theory for the big chemo. Big chemo's racking in on that cigarette money. It's just obscene. In this God-blessed great country we call America, red, white, and blue, eagles swoop down and fuck you up.
Whoa.
Exactly, Dan. Thank you. That was horrifying. But you drove my point home. You know.
What was that from?
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, man. And I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, fine. If you think I'm a liberal cuck because I believe in global climate change like fucking 95% of the world, fine, dude.
Some people lost respect for you.
Yeah, they probably lost all respect for me, which is fine. Just chill back, put your feet up, and wait for the hurricanes to come get you or the droughts. It was 117 degrees in L.A. last week for 5 days in a row.
I don't know if it was 117, but it was pretty bad.
This is, you can't.
Over 100.
You say, I think it was 120. That's when you come in. You're supposed to support me on this. It was over 110. Can we agree on that?
I guess.
Thank you. Come on, Ela. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. Record-breaking heat. I did buy so much bottled water that week. Maybe that's shit. Anyway. Freaking angry babe. Pissed. And that's not it. I'm telling you, the Earth does not want us on this planet anymore. Earthquake in Mexico, 8.1. That is massive. Massive. People are dying. Structures are falling apart. Alex and Dana were in Mexico.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, are you guys dead? They're like, nah, we're pretty far. I was like, okay. But they felt it.
Yeah.
From hecka far away. And then here, I can't blame the Earth on this one, but there was just a huge solar flare that's blasted right at the flipping Earth, man. Look at this. Oh, they took the article down. Wow. Cool. Solar flare just get blasted straight from the sun, hits the Earth, and it's like destroying satellites, shutting down radios. Something's going on here. It's a bad sci-fi movie. And I'm just waiting for Bruce Willis to get on a fucking spaceship and go drill a meteor. I don't know. I feel like that would save us.
I think it's got to be Tom Cruise, but... Tom
Cruise?
Whatever.
I don't know that Tom Cruise is pretty A-list. I'm not sure he's jumping on any meteors anytime soon. I don't know the scripts. I don't know that the script on this adventure is up to snuff. But this is the beginning of a horrible sci-fi movie. Maybe like, gosh, who would star in this shit show? like Jean-Claude Claudam.
Cool
Almost.
time.
He's manning the spaceship to the center of the Earth to punch some like weather demon who's been fucking too many dudes and creating hurricanes. I mean, I hear him talking about conspiracies of water bottles, but I don't hear him talking about gays making hurricane machines. Me and Justin touched on that last week. We figured out it's not. A lot of Christians say, not a lot of Christians. Some people say that all these horrible, unfortunate things are a result of gay people having sex. But Justin had a really great idea that it's not actually, it is from gay people, but it's not from them having sex. It's if they actually have invented technology to create hurricanes. And it's like some Illuminati thing they do. It's not related to sex at all, but it is the gays. It's a new show we're developing. It's called The Gays Did It. Anyway. Probably time to move off that.
Also, don't forget that there was the Burbank fires last week.
LA's on fire, too. Beautiful. 117 degrees outside. City's on fire. Yeah, I said 117. Maybe it was 120. Next to the fire, 150.
The fire was so weird. Like, the day after we heard about it, we were going out in the evening to some friend's birthday party, and we took an Uber at night. And while we're driving to a party, we drove by those hills, and you just see like hills
Red.
with fire.
Yeah, that was a trip.
And it was so weird. It's like, yeah, we're just driving to a party, and there's fire right there.
Right. I saw, and that was like 3 days after, and we're just driving by. We're like, are the hills still on fire?
Yeah.
Like, okay, dope. LA in the summer. I saw this really amazing picture, actually, that truly, truly amazed me, and I think you'll love it too. Dare I say fascinated me. Fascinating. That was good. You're getting much better on that, Dan. I found it really fascinating. Look at this picture. This is a real fucking picture. They're on a golf course playing, and there's a enormous...
That's exactly how it felt.
Enormous fire.
Oh my God.
Burning on the mountainside.
That's amazing.
This is real, Dan.
This is what I was feeling, exactly. And
These people are just like watching a movie or some shit. This dude doesn't even give a shit. Incredible, right? Anyway. All right, let's cheer it up. I've got all kinds of fun stuff planned, so keep those donations coming, y'all. You can still get all kinds of goodies. We're at 160,000. Let's get it to 200.
Yeah, Dan, let us know if there's more fupa writings.
Foop.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Any good?
Check.
Any new foop? So and then actually some really positive news came out of that stream. I'm actually really proud of us, or I'm proud of the team. It took a lot of work to put that together, and I'll even congratulate Ian, the intern. He's been doing an amazing job screening calls, and I'll even congratulate him as much as I don't want to. But
Very kind of you.
everybody's been doing a really great job and planning that and executing it. I mean, I'm really proud of the team we have here, so thank you all to all of you guys. And so this prank call clip got number 2 on trending.
How about that?
How about that shit? Bye. I thought we were blacklisted. But this video was actually trending. Like, this shit went kind of viral.
Yeah, we saw Vice writing about it. We saw some articles.
It was here and there.
It got ripped off on Facebook, obviously.
Yeah, no credit. I love when people are like, we're doing this for charity. And they'll rip it off and not even put the link to charity. It's like, you monster. God. Anyway, that was pretty cool. That was exciting. Did we just get a 500? What else? Joey Salads. Actually, I wanted to call Joey. If you guys didn't, I don't know if you saw last week's episode, but Joey's such a legend. He calls me when he heard about our charity stream, and he's like, hey, I want to do something to help you guys out. How about I spray myself in the face with mace? And I'm like, this is what this show is all about. And so we had this idea that I wanted to... He couldn't do it in the building, obviously. Mm-hmm. So we had this idea to stream it and watch it on our show live, and it actually just worked out so good. And the fact that it was Justin was the executioner was a wonderful, wonderful twist. And I know he was actually suffering quite a bit. He took that right in the eyes. He had mentioned that he intentionally opened his eyes because he wanted it to be legit.
This is a stupid idea. Why did I do it?
Yeah. That was him writhing in pain. Let me call him. Let's see how is he doing, you guys. I mean, he did a great thing for the Nation, for the Fupa Nation. I want to make sure that he's thanked for that.
Hey, what's up?
Joey, you're on the air?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Oh, for fuck's sake, every time with him. I'll just sit here quietly.
Hey, what's good?
All right. Hey, how are you feeling, dude?
I'm feeling great.
Really? Energized.
I want
New.
to do it again.
Oh, Dan, will you play that sound?
This is a stupid idea. Why did I do it?
How are you feeling in that moment? Was that a genuine regret?
I thought I was going to die. I thought I was blind. I at one point, I wasn't able to breathe.
Oh,
And if you look, you can see me panting. Did you see the super slow-mo footage yet?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, there's some good screenshots in that.
Well, anyway,
I didn't realize how much I was yelling at Justin. I was reviewing the footage, and I was really mad at him.
You were? I don't think anyone took it personally, but I love the idea of you just being angry. I mean, he just sprayed you in the face like you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Did he go harder than you thought he would? Because he did hold it down for a good amount of time.
He did, yeah. I got the full blast of it. Even though, I tried, if you look at the super slow-mo footage, there's, one part in it
right.
where, I slightly opened my eyes like a tiny drop, and then it just feels shut.
Is that slow-mo footage going to be updated or uploaded somewhere?
It is up right now.
It is.
Chad is asking, where can they find that?
Play it.
I'll put it on after this call.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I noticed when Justin was spraying you, it was a good, long, sustained spray, almost as if you were an attacker and he was trying to thwart you.
Yeah. I think he was practicing in case he got raped.
Right. Yeah, I know he's always constantly worried about that. And I know when you came back to the office, you were I know your eyes seemed fine, but you're saying your skin was in contact with.
Yeah, the problem was because I was putting all the milk and the saline solution on my eyes. I neglected my skin, so all that pepper spray seeped into my skin. Somehow it dripped down to my genital region.
Oh no!
And, so my genitals were on fire for a good day, and
Yikes!
Then, my arms had it worse. So my arms were burning for the entire day after, and then for a day and a half afterwards, I was still coughing up some pepper spray. It was still in my nasal cavity. So
you were having spicy coughs?
It was I would get a taste pit far in the back of my throat, and I'll just start coughing.
Well, I just want to check in, make sure you're okay, and once again, thank you. You did a great thing, man. I think that was one of the highlights of the whole show. And
Thank you.
I think you must have raised a lot of money.
I want to take a stun gun to the back.
See, that one spooks me a little bit.
That.
Just I don't know. That one, I don't want you to actually die. That might kill the buzz a little bit.
I'll get a cop friend of mine to do it.
If we can get a medic, if we can get a medic and a trained professional, yeah, we could give you a little bit as a zap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my friend's done it before. I think the odds of me dying are pretty low.
Okay, good. Like below 10%.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, good. That's fine.
People get stun gunned every day.
What percentage is good for you?
Yeah. But as long as it's below 50, I think we'll be fine.
Those are good odds.
All right. Thanks again, Joey. You're a champ, and definitely the MVP of the day. So appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk to you. Bye.
Bye.
I saw all these great comments about that. He was bathed in pepper and milk. and absolved of his sins. I don't know, man. That clip of him just dumping milk on his face. I don't know that is a thing. Like, I know in your mouth maybe, but I'm not sure the act of just dumping gallons of milk on. Anyway.
I was counting on him that he did the research, so.
It's Joey. He's a salad head. He took a little ranch, a little pepper, but it's good. So it turns out ranch and pepper, milk, is a good salad dressing. So anyway, thank you to the legend that is known as the Salad Master. What else is good? Bye. How we doing? Any notable donations, Dan? Nobody wants to give us any money today.
Oh, they're giving money. I'm having trouble getting into the back end of Tiltify. We're overloading them again.
Tiltify, man.
We passed 160.
Yeah, we're past 160 actually.
Yeah, they're definitely flooding in.
Listen, Tiltify, I know they're like a charity organization, but at the same time, you're freaking gotta step it up, dude. God damn, people are.
It is pretty lame.
The blood is on your hands, Tiltify. I don't want to say you're killing people, but the blood is on your hands.
I do feel bad for people if we're gonna miss it while we're live.
Oh, we're going to.
You know?
And our big charity stream, it was down for like 2 or 3 hours in the middle of our charity drive. And worse than that, I was sobering up from being blackout drunk, and I'm sitting here half brain dead, and I don't even have a crutch. I'm not even angry about the donations. I'm angry what you did to me. Okay. All right, let's get to the good old top of the month, top of the week.
Also, there was that screenshot. If you check your email.
Who, me?
Yeah, then saw an article where they referred to us as H2H2.
Which email? Dan, you know which email I'm on.
Yeah, I sent it to them one.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just came in. Oh, yeah, this was pretty ridiculous. Freaking, this article is called, During a recent appearance on YouTuber H2H2 Productions podcast, Royland prank called Austin's church prayer line. H2H2? I'm sorry. What? Who wrote this crap? The Chew?
Like what?
The
Why?
Chew? Why don't you chew your all way out of here with your H2H2? How would you even draw that conclusion?
It was actually Nerdist that posted that.
The Nerdist? H2H2? Jesus.
I think they corrected it.
Is that just like a goof on us? Or I feel like you have to be an intentional goof, like, hey, I got him. Less than 3.
Maybe it is.
Wow, I just got slammed. Sorry, the Nerdist. Freaking triggered over here. I'm so angry all the time.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Now I'm just more angry. All right, let's lighten it up. Let's get off this. Let's watch some videos. Top of the week classic. Here, check this shit out. This was taken. I don't know why. This one just gets me. It tickles me in the best way possible. Dude, this is probably a modern day video. Dude is in a library recording some cutie on his flip phone. You know, I gotta tell you, the guy's got a face like someone who wouldn't be looking at adult females.
Or he would in a library. He's got that.
Okay, yeah,
he's got that face.
He's got a twist to it. Yeah. Yikes. There's sound in it too, by the way. It's totally quiet, but that's the actual sound. Like you can hear him stepping. Like that smile. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh man, that guy's got to work on his minimize timing.
So what was he doing? Taking a picture of a picture from the internet?
Or he may have been filming it. It's a video. The picture probably would have been better.
It looks like a picture, no?
Yeah, it was probably a picture. He was like taking his time. Well, I thought it was a video because he's really taking his time. But I guess he was just very serious about the art of photographing that in a library. So shout out to that guy who was probably off somewhere having a nice old fap.
Shout out to the library.
To that sweet young lady. Shout out to that library, yeah. And shout out to the guy who just silently walked up to him, recorded him, and then silently walked away. Wonderful stuff here, guys. The world isn't all death and destruction. You got some other people out here doing some interesting stuff. This one, I just feel bad, but it's also a laugh. This is taken from some kind of kid show, trivia show on BBC. Have a look.
The category for round one today is World Geography. World Geography. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. Okay, let's find out what the
let's watch for the slow-mo after
we
this.
gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many countries that end with 2 consonants as they could. Countries that end with 2 consonants. Richard.
Yeah, we're looking for any country in the world.
Consonant, you know what that is. It's like a non-vowel. So pretty much anything with land at the end. It's a bit of a trick question. I'm going to skip through all this. But anyway, he gets to the first contestant and it gets a little rougher.
I see. Okay, now, does any of that include a knowledge of countries?
Are you max volume? I'm turned up all the way and it's still pretty quiet.
Let me check. Yes, I am.
A level, but that's about as far as it goes.
Yes.
Yes.
Paris.
Paris. That's rough stuff. I mean, besides obviously not being a country, it doesn't either. It also doesn't have 2 consonants at the end. I just feel bad for her, really. But the game show host really, her partner just looks horrified too.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'm having a blank.
Don't worry at all. I mean, really don't worry.
Really, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do not worry about it. We can't go back. This is live. Don't worry.
A, I wouldn't be at all surprised if there aren't several 100 scorers in this round. And B, it's always tough going on that first podium, so I'm sorry to put you under that pressure, Sarah. Paris, let's see.
It's like, dude, move on. Just let her stop living in that moment. I'm so sorry. Everyone else is going to fuck this up. I guarantee it.
Podium is the truth. They are not going to like that in geek society. That's all I'll say. Yeah, Paris wrong for a number of reasons.
Wrong for a number of reasons. I feel bad for that poor girl. But it's a laugh. And it's a goof. And it's most definitely a boof. I heard boof recently. That was a strange
really?
one.
You didn't make that up?
No, I didn't make up boof. I heard somebody say it.
Boof.
They're like, it's a boof. And I was like, wait, that's not a word. And I looked it up, and it's not a word. Boof is not a word. But somebody used it with, like, almost certainty. So now, boof is a word?
I kind of like it.
What would boof mean if it was a word?
I don't know. I'll try to use it in this podcast.
Like a buffoon? A boof? Yeah, boof.
Or like it was a boof.
What does that mean?
Like watching this video was a boof. All right, so my...
Okay, here's the Joey Salad slow-mo.
2, 1.
I love that. Oh, yeah, Otis McDonald as I get sprayed in the face.
What's up, guys? Joey Salad.
All right, Joey, I love you. I'm not watching 15 minutes of your vlog. Somehow the music and the footage is kind of mismatching.
The music is like a cooking show.
It's like jazzy and fresh as Joey dumps milk on his face and writhes in pain. Jeez, he's in whiteface right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm supposed to feel happy and
Put
glad.
it in the oven for 5 minutes.
Put it in the oven, cook them up, add milk, and you got yourself a pepper salad. Pepper milk salad. What if Justin just took that pepper spray and gave him another blast right now?
Oh Oh, God.
Oh, God. This is brutal.
And your salad is ready.
All in the name of charity.
Did taking off the shirt help?
This is a stupid idea. Why did I do it?
I love that soundbite. We are at 161,000. Let's keep it up. You still can't see rewards back there, Dan?
Let me try again. Let's see what Tiltify. 404, not found.
They're boofing.
All right.
Tiltify is absolutely boofing right now.
Well, I'm sorry to the people who
are donating. We will get you on Tuesday, guaranteed. It's a bit of a boof. It's just a bit of a boof here today, folks. What else we got here? Okay.
It has been an hour, so if you want to do the...
Oh, yeah, we got to thank our sponsors. I'm shit. Here we go. First of all, thank you to our sponsor, the always gracious and supportive Dollar Shave Club. They've been with us for a long time. I appreciate them. I love these guys, man. Let me tell you about Dollar Shave Club. Their razors are off the chain. The only ones that don't give me razor burn. And there's nothing I hate more than getting burned by a razor. It's like you shave your neck and it's just like totally flipped for a whole week.
Yeah, and then by then you have hair again.
And it gets all itchy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Dollar Shave Club have got these great razors. They're just great. Lots of blades. And they're doing basically they've got right now, you can get the Shave Butter, the body wash. Oh, this is a new one. One wipe Charlie's butt wipes.
What's that?
I'm telling you, that's real. That's on offer right now. It says here, in your first box, you will receive their Shave Butter, body wash, and one wipe Charlie's butt wipes. And first of all, I didn't know they were including butt wipes, but let me tell you, I don't have to tell you about how much I love wet ones. Always end with a wet one. It'll change your life. In fact, Hila, not to be making a competitor to Dollar Shave Club, but I think we should make our own brand of wet ones because I'm passionate about it.
I would love to.
Anyway, back to the point here. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving their shit away. This is their motto: shit, shower, shave starter kit for $5. That's pretty cute. So that's the meme there. For $5, this starter set features their executive razor and 3 trial-sized versions of their most powerful, popular products that help you stay fresh and clean. Please don't forget One Wipe Charlie's Butt Wipes. I cannot endorse these products enough. I've never wiped with their wet ones, but I love wet ones. Life-changing. So shit shower shave kit right here. And this exclusive offer is only available at dollarshaveclub.com/H3. That's dollarshaveclub.com/H3 to get that special offer. Listen, guys, these guys have supported us. They're the best. If you're in the market for some shit shower shave, that's 3-step freshen up. Hit up dollarshaveclub.com/H3. Thank you to them. And next we have HelloFresh. You guys know about HelloFresh? They do this great, wonderful thing where they deliver to your house all the ingredients for a wonderful home-cooked meal and the instructions on how to do it. So you don't have to buy anything. They send you fresh, great ingredients. Recently, me and Hila did it, and I'm telling you, it is going to shock you how fun this is.
It's really funny. I thought when I first heard about this kind of services, I thought, like, it's got to be a gimmick.
Absolutely.
Like, if I'm already ordering food, I'll just order it. Why do I need to cook it?
Or go to the grocery store.
Yeah, but it's surprisingly really cool and fun because it includes the recipes, and sometimes it's stuff that I would like never think to make.
Yeah.
And it has everything you would need for it, so you don't need to like all of a sudden go buy a spice or certain like, vinegar, stuff like that.
I mean, one of the challenges we have when trying to cook meals is like, I don't know what to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And every week they have new recipes, new fun, exciting recipes. No, but seriously, it's a lot of fun. I've been shocked. I'm actually kept my subscription live because they sent this one to sample for the spot. I'm like, dude, this is freaking fun. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
You get to sit down with your loved ones, your friends, your family, and have a nice home cooked meal. You don't have to worry about getting, 10 pounds of cilantro when you only need 3 leaves. Yeah, we've all been there. So you can receive $30 off your first week of deliveries when you go to HelloFresh.com and use the offer code Ethan30. I'm not going to lie, it's a strange coupon code. Okay? But hopefully that will help you remember it. It's my name, Ethan. 30, that's how much you get off, and it's one word. So go to HelloFresh and use the coupon code Ethan30 to receive $30 off your first week.
Saying that you're old or something.
I'm Ethan is older than 30. He's not just 30. He's older. Thanks for being ageist against me, HelloFresh. Ethan30. Let's see here. What else is there to say? I mean, it's great. It's less than $10 per meal. So once again, if you are looking for a fun new eating experience, they deliver it to your door. They've got like ice, so it can sit out there for hours and not go bad. It stays fresh. I'm telling you guys, give it a shot. You won't regret it. Capiche?
Cool.
Go to.
Boof.
That's a bit of a boof. Go to HelloFresh.com and use coupon code Ethan30. One word. Link is in the description. Give it a shot. Thank you to our sponsors who I appreciate and who keeps this show slamming. And thank you to you, Hila. Thanks to you, Hila.
Thank you.
Thank you to Hila and the H3H3 organization. That's me. That's just me. Else other than you. This is one of the other shirts we have available at h3h3shop.com. Go to h3h3shop.com to get some of these fresh, hot threads. Fascinating. This is by far the most popular one, and I freaking love the design. Fascinating. Oh, God. It's so loud, Dan. Does it have to be so loud? So this is just a sample we got. The final one's being screen printed, and it's going to be vibrant. It's going to be beautiful. And let me tell you what else it's going to be. Fascinating. Fascinating. I found it really fascinating. Fascinating. I found it really fascinating. Oh, Jesus. All right, tone it down. Anyway, so if you want to support the show and get some cool shirts, head on over to h3h3shop.com. Note about those. Those should go out in about a week.
Or like 10 days.
These we haven't started production of them yet, which we're starting Monday. So we'll get those out to all you guys as soon as possible. Thank y'all so much. And now, back to the podcast. And to Twitch subscribers like you. I love doing like a PBS classic, like, and to viewers like you. All right. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, but I just don't know if it's working.
Yeah, it's a bit of a boof.
It's a boof.
I just boofed that one up pretty badly. Welcome back to the H3 Podcast Live.
Welcome back.
We are going to take some calls from supporters like you. We've got a bunch of videos on deck. We are raising money. We're at $161,352.
Nice.
Nobody else wants to ride on my neck? Listen, you think, like last week, I just went home and showered. I actually have a ton of errands to do today after the show. So I'm going to be at like Home Depot with a swastika on my forehead and, something.
We're not accepting swastikas.
No, that's not. That's what I'm saying. You could humiliate me all day for a mere $500. Dan, what are you doing?
I got a shield delivery. George Soros sent this.
George Soros.
It was directed to you two.
It had just like a stamp to Ethan from George.
Yeah, I took off the label so they wouldn't see the address. But
Thanks, man.
We got water.
Listen, I told Dan specifically, I said, I know we're in the pocket of big water. We're in the pocket of big bottled water. Don't bring it on when I'm talking in this show about global warming. It's a total conspiracy, and he completely just blew my cover.
Then he's fired.
You're fired, Dan. Get out when we're done with the show. I'm pissed. George Soros is funding my bottled water habits. All right, guys. Let's take some calls. Let's see what's good. We have got Apocalypse, who is now live. Hello, Apocalypse. Talk to me, baby. What's good, bye?
What's up, Ethan? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
So I wanted to know what's the hardest thing about doing a live show, and is it a big change of pace from doing YouTube videos?
Oh, that's a great question. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yes.
See you, dude.
The answer is a big yes.
Whoa, the live shows is rough. Well, I guess the most obvious difference is when you're filming videos for YouTube, you get the luxury of editing, right? I mean, usually we'll film for like an hour and cut it down to 10 minutes. And I've always said, I'm not that funny. It's just the editing. And I truly think one of my best qualities as a video maker is my editing ability. I think I'm a good editor. So it's a completely different skill to come on here live and just know that it's all going up and there's, and it's so much more me.
Yeah.
And you're so much more vulnerable to people's judgment because you always see comments like, oh, you always talking over the guest, or you're so ignorant and shit like that because you're just talking, you're off the cuff, you're just having a conversation, you're chilling with people. When you hang out with people, you talk over each other a lot, and it's just a completely different skill set. And I think that's one of the reasons why it excites me too, is because I feel like we've gotten pretty good at making videos on YouTube by now, and this is just a completely different field. We're learning to run a show. We're learning to present ourselves live. It's a whole new terrain here. So it's horrible, but it's exciting because it's different.
And it's weird, like, I feel like people are noticing every little thing about us. And it's weird. Like, we're on for 2 or 3 hours. You don't think about what you do. And it's just funny to see, like, people noticing all your, like, little habits or weird things that you do.
I have trouble watching myself on the podcast. I can't watch it back.
I don't watch it.
Usually on YouTube, I have no problem watching myself back. But on the podcast, it's like, oh, my God. And my Tourette's is, like, so obvious. And, when you're sitting with somebody and you end up talking over them, in your mind, it feels like a conversation. But in the VOD, you're just like, you fucking idiot, just shut up. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll watch myself and just be like, shut up, stop talking. But you don't think about it that way in your head.
Yeah.
In short, it's made me hate myself quite a bit more. All right. We have got on deck with us today, Chris Manfredi. What's good, doggy?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. So, listen, my question is, if you could live in any video game, movie, or TV universe, what would it be?
All right. Thanks, dude. Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
man. Also, you're my spirit animal.
Oh, hey, appreciate that. Sounds like a fetish. I'm into that.
It is.
Oh, got cut.
I cut him out. He said spirit animal, and I started I was like half chubbed already, and I feel like I just took a Viagra. What was the question? Any movie, TV show,
or a game that you would want to live in, right?
I would want to live in. Oh man. I feel like every game is just like dystopian nightmare. I would want to be in Mario Sunshine. What about you, Hila?
Can I be a shape and live in Tetris?
You're already a shape. You're the thin block.
Yeah.
Which
is the best shape.
That's a cute. Everybody loves the thin block, Hila. That's why you're so beloved by everybody. Actually, I do have a real answer. Star Trek. I love the Star Trek universe. It's a utopian world. Money doesn't exist anymore. Robots have taken over all the tasks. Everybody has a basic universal income and they pursue themselves to the arts? Star Trek. Easy. Thanks for the question. All right, what else we got here? Let's move it on with the show. This video gave me a giggle. Shoenice. You guys all know Shoenice.
Oh, God.
He's got this fucking... he's got this raging hate boner for us.
Yeah, we have a whole story with him.
I don't remember what happened. Like
maybe you should, give people.
First happened when we made a video about feeding the homeless because that was a huge fad with pranksters. And Shoenice had a video where he was feeding the homeless, and it's just hilarious to include Shoenice in some way. And he has this one where he buys like a Big Mac for a homeless person or as a Whopper. And I wasn't really even making fun of him. I was just like, look, Shoenice is handing out Whoppers, guys. And ever since then, he's just been obsessed with us. And I was thinking about having him on the podcast because he's just such a wild card, such a lunatic. Get him to come in here and eat some deodorant or something. And he was like, I'll be in LA in a couple weeks or next month. Or it was very open-ended. I was like, okay, well, I'll let you know. And we were just like, man, I don't know. Because he started talking about like weird anti-Semitic. He was like going on a really weird kick. And I'm pretty sure he's drunk all the time. And we're like, I don't want him. My biggest concern was I don't want him in this office, not only because I'm afraid he's going to try to kill somebody, but I also don't trust him with the address. I think he would like post it on Twitter immediately, just out of a drunk vengeance. And so ever since like we never got back to him, he's been on this like absolute ramp. He gets drunk. He's done this about 20 times. Makes this like rambling anti-Semitic ramble, and then he erases it when he sobers up. There's this one's called Shoenice Anti-Semitic Rant, attacking Ethan and Hila from H3. That wasn't his title. His was probably something like Ethan's a dirty Jew from H3.
Yeah.
But these are pretty entertaining, and I'll tell you what.
But it's so funny. All that happened was that we discussed maybe doing a collab or a podcast. I don't even remember something.
Right.
And it was just in an email, and then we just didn't.
We just never followed up. They're like,
And since then, he just hates us.
He's
doing like
obsessed.
tweets and videos and.
He called you like a nasty skank or
whatever
something.
You want. Go back to Israel.
Yeah, go back to Israel. Classic stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of into like Shoenice hate videos now.
And it's so surreal to be in this because we used to watch his videos like years ago.
Him slamming bars of deodorant, drinking paint with lead in it, which may, explain his descent into madness, all the lead. But other than that, it's great. I mean, it's fun. It's been a hero's journey for us from watching Shoenice blend a shoe and eat the scraps to being on the receiving end of a anti-Semitic rant. It's a really magical. I mean, I almost want to high five you because we've come a long way. So without further ado, let's enjoy this.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically, my number one question is why does Filthy Frank and Ethan from H3H3 hate you so much? I don't hate them. They're little punk-ass bitches, millionaires between their YouTube accounts, and come on and make a video like Ethan's giving Filthy Frank some $.
This video was uploaded like a couple of days ago, and he's talking about the homeless one, which we made like 2 years ago.
And then he's going to rip on me. Ethan and Hila, what is it, Hila? Fucking Bigfoot? Whatever. She's ugly as fuck. You guys are going to sit there and rip on the smaller YouTubers feeding the homeless? Ethan, go fuck yourself. Seriously, H3H3 is overrated, and you got a bunch of robot fucking people watching you. Fuck your wife. She looks like...
Why are you attacking Hila? Like he's obsessed with insulting you specifically.
I know.
Oh wait, here's the best insult.
Custom Grow 420.
She looks like Custom Grow 420.
It's like Custom Grow 420.
What the hell?
Fuck your podcast. Ethan, for real. Suck my dick, dude. Feed the homeless, you cheap motherfucking Jew.
I love the twist anti-Semitic at the end. Like, he held it down to the very end, and then it's like, feed the homeless, you cheap motherfucking Jew. Love it.
Yeah. It's classic.
Do you look like Custom Girl 420?
Maybe we have like long hair and
Let me get that. Let me open
light
a picture of him. I want to do maybe. He's really funny. I mean, that's a really great insult. Custom Grow 420, man. Oh, killing me. Wow. Actually, Vitaly and Custom Grow look hell of alike.
Huh.
Does that mean you look like Vitaly? We'll have to ask Shoenice about that. I think he would be an interesting podcast guest, but I would want like legit security. I would want him patted down before he entered. And I'd probably...
Handcuffed.
Yeah, handcuffed. We'll have to restrain him. It'll be like a scene out of Silence of the Lambs where he's just sitting in a chair. We'll have to muzzle him, put a mask on him. It'll be fun.
People are saying that he's live on YouTube right now.
Oh, is he watching?
I don't know.
Let's see what he's talking about. Shoenice YouTube. Let's see. Let's get deep into this, guys. The Shoenice eating a cactus. Oh yeah, he's live. Screw Reddit.
And then you can't donate. YouTube doesn't allow that. Start smoking. There's a moderator
Why is he so
for
orange?
YouTube and live streams with over 100 or 50, whatever. I don't know. They're just somebody that moderates shit. And if you start getting stoned, they cut off the donation button at the bottom. We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Tyler?
Yikes. All right. We've all been there. You know when you're doing a live stream and you get too stoned so they turn off the donations? We've all been there. Yeah. All right. Here's another story, a little fucking weird one, man. This one creeped me out kind of. Look, I know this one's about animal cruelty, and I know I'm a meat eater. I eat a lot of meat. So I, on one hand, need to acknowledge the irony of me complaining about animal abuse. But this shit just really surprised me. They have genetically modified foxes. There's this one this one fox called a blue fox or something, and they've actually modified its genes to grow freakish amounts of fur. Or like you would do, it seems so unethical, like you would do to like a piece of corn or something to give it more yield. They're doing the same thing to living animals. I mean, I guess they do it to chickens and cows too. Like, it's really... And so they make their fur so freakishly large that they can't even move. They have chronic pain. Look at these poor guys, man. These are
It's so weird.
wolves.
Like, how do you even come up with this stuff? How does it happen? Someone's brain like thought of this.
It's basically like Dr. Evil in real life.
You see a wolf and you're like, I could ruin that animal.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that wolf has beautiful skin. Let me make it completely immobile and live in full agony until it's put to death and skinned alive. But
and if you see that jacket and you know that that's what it took to make it, do you still want that jacket?
I think the real thing is people don't want to know how it's made.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I don't want to know how my meat is processed because I wouldn't. It's tough. I'm very conflicted on the whole animals thing because I, on one hand, am admiring people who are vegetarians for the purpose of preventing animal cruelty, but I like eating meat. It's a good source of nutrition. I'm just really hoping for a day when it becomes more cost-effective to grow it in a laboratory.
I used to be a vegetarian until Ethan ruined me.
I fucked up. I fucked up the world. Now she eats meat. Hila, you
Although I
need
don't eat a lot of meat because I don't.
You're too damn skinny.
I'm not a meat person.
You go through waves.
Yeah.
She still won't eat bacon. She's a good Jew. She's not in her blood to eat bacon.
I just don't like it. It's not about.
I'm telling you, it's got to be because everybody loves bacon. It's very unusual to not like bacon, and frankly, it's un-American. And I'm pretty sure when you go to convert your green card to full-blown citizenship, they're going to say, eat this bacon and rate it on 1 to 10. And if you give anything below a 7, they may not grant you that citizenship card. I'm not saying that to make it be funny.
Chances. Apparently, Shoenice is going crazy in his stream now because he heard.
Okay, let's open that back up. That's what I was hoping for.
Fun of me because I raced a homeless lady with a burger when he didn't know I gave out 20 earlier. Either way, it was her best day. And the 2 guys in the bushes, they are gay.
What? Wait, what did I walk in on?
He's talking about the video.
He's freestyling.
H3 mention me better than RWA, Tosh, or Vice documentary.
Wow, pretty good.
H3 is
What
so
the hell?
cool. H3 swim in my pool.
He loves you when you give him attention. Now he likes us. He's a pretty talented.
Now we're better than Vice.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Either, but that's all I know. Don't you know it? H3 got me.
This is bizarre, eh? This is a wild ride.
H3 my behind. I apologize, H3 for all
Sorry,
the ball and
Shoenice.
everything, man.
It's too late.
Wow, dude.
All right, let me say,
It's too late to apologize.
It's too late to apologize. No, it's not too late. Let me talk to you, straight to you, Shoenice, okay?
It's too late for me. I'm going back to Israel.
Go back to Israel. You got to her. You did this. This is straight to you, Shoenice. We didn't really make fun of you in that video.
know, we
okay?
didn't.
I just included you for texture.
We even said that it was the center of YouTube.
We called you the moral center of YouTube. We said when Shoenice is the moral center of YouTube, who's doing altruistic acts of handing out Whoppers, then you know that shit's a little off kilter. We were nice. And I wanted to collab. I wanted to have you on the podcast and hang out with you. But you start acting like a lunatic. You scare me. You scare Ela. Not me. But I'm saying you're just a little unhinged, dude. Like, I like you, and I think you'd be an interesting guest on the podcast, but it's like 1 minute you love us, and then the other minute it's, I wish you were in the World Trade Centers when they collapsed. I wish you didn't get the memo from George Soros about the bottled water. Anyway, let's see what else he's talking about. I can't look away.
You're a little late. Go subscribe, man. Go subscribe, bro. Unhinged like a mofo.
All right, I'm out. Anyway, let's get back to the... Anyway, he's interesting. He's entertaining. Shoe. May I call you Shoe? Mr. Shoe? More nice. The shoe is good. More nice. That's all I'm saying, okay? So anyway... we were talking about these mutant foxes. So these foxes are grown in laboratories and in cages, and their fur reportedly is being used by the top fashion companies in the world. Like I can't say specifically who, but basically all the big expensive fashion lines are harvesting fur from these beautiful animals and just putting them on coats. I don't get fur anyway.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I don't know if I can say that because I get leather.
How often do you get leather? You have maybe one pair of shoes.
But I have like leather shoes, right? So I just don't know where's the moral where I can be like, oh, I don't like this, but I'll wear leather shoes.
I think it is different, but even if you tell me that like my purse is fake leather, I wouldn't mind it. So I wouldn't mind that. I don't know why people want to go that far, because you have all kinds of fur, but this is obviously like...
You mean fake fur?
Yeah, there's fake, there's...
I mean, the fake shit's almost indistinguishable.
Yeah.
At this point.
Which is why I feel like you need to go like seek this, because you would pay for it.
You pay a lot.
Yeah.
These jackets that use their fur, I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars. You pay for it. Ela's right. But I guess with me, it's like I eat beef. So using leather is kind of the same thing. It's like you're eating the cow. You might as well use the rest of it, right?
So you want to go vegetarian?
No, I mean,
I would.
I like the idea.
I would, if you do.
Somehow I feel like if I went vegetarian, I'd be even fatter.
No, you wouldn't.
I would just be a monster. I do like the idea of going vegetarian. I always have. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it. Anyway.
I couldn't go vegan.
Vegan's too far.
Because then I'll really have nothing to eat. And that's all, like, cheese and, like, eggs.
No, I don't. I think veganism's too far. You can peacefully have a symbiotic relationship with animals. Like, you can harvest honey without harming bees. You can harvest eggs without harming chickens. Like, there's good sustainable ways to do it without cause suffering to the animals. I think veganism's too far. What else don't they eat? I mean, dairy. You can get milk from cows in a way that they're happy with that. That they're not suffering. So I don't know. I think that's a little too far. But hey, what the fuck do I know? It's just my thoughts. Here, check this video out. This guy put this thing together. Was really, really good. In celebration of H3's illegal victory for fair use. Yeah.
What up, pimps? Another unoriginal commander.
This guy is in deep with the memes because he's the unoriginals from our end roll from long ago. Yeah. Oh, you added this to the playlist, right, Dan?
Oh, yeah. Right away.
Does he have boof? Damn, this guy has got every meme in here.
Take care of us. It's Khaled who we hunt. Enemies just for fun. Beat a lawsuit for president. Ate a Joey salad for lunch. And now somebody fucked up Dennis. Dad jokes are a menace. Racist, fat, anti-Semite jokes. Can't take a break until Jimmy finished. Please haven't heard from So Flow since the Post Malone single.
Damn.
So hard, Mako, Bradbury, Spidey sensitive. Hard, too bad, Diamond Water's undrinkable. So hard, the Twitch chat is unreal.
That's true.
5 million subs, Papa is proud. Papa is blessed. Jack Polo wreck. What about Skippy? Did he ever have sex? Give me more beanies. Need gamer gear just for the cleaning. Get out of my room, Mom. Like, really? You already know who's streaming. H3.
This guy's killer, man.
Oh my god. This is so
guy's
good.
What's his name? How do people go? Can you post a link to this? Dude's name is Dalton Anderson on YouTube.
Dalton, this is so good.
Hit him up, Dalton. I just subbed to ya. Bye. Yeah, that was really, really a lot of fun. There's another one somebody made, another
It's
fan
really
video.
well made, too.
Dude, he went all out. I feel like I'm not worthy.
Yeah.
No way. I'm not good enough to warrant that, man. That was really awesome, Dalton. You cool-ass fuck. You should call in.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get Dalton on the phone? Dad? Ian?
Someone reach out to him.
I'll have Ian call him right away. Let's get him right on the phone.
You're being ironic, Dan. And I'm going to fucking
Are you,
fire the
Dan?
hell out of you after the
That's
show.
not in your job description.
Can't fire you until then because I need you.
Being ironic is not in the job description.
Look over your job description, Dan. Do you see irony? 2 strikes.
There's no irony. I'm giving Ian 10 minutes to get him on the phone or he's gone.
Okay, Ian. Okay, fair enough. Ian, now your ex is on the line. You're an intern. You're expendable. You can get as many of those as we need. Great guys. I love them both. But don't cross me.
Whoops. God, we have all kinds of cables here. I keep unplugging stuff.
There's this another one here, this really great fan one, but I think me and Eli are going to do a reaction to it on our main channel, so I'm going to hold off till now. But it's really cool. Yeah, I'm talking he.
That was great.
Yeah, it's powerful stuff. I'm not worthy, man. I'm not worthy. What else? This one. This is probably one of my all-time favorite cringe videos. I know you said you didn't really, really feel it.
It's not my favorite.
I don't know. For me, this one really is just what it's all about. Well, Mel, let me break it down for you, because I feel like you must be missing something. This is
I'm not.
This is an absolute bona fide hit. By the way, how is our fundraiser doing? Where are you guys at? Where the flip you at?
Almost 162.
Do you still not have access to anything, Dan?
I'll check again right now. See if they've fixed their sheet.
All right, let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to watch this. Let me break this down for you. Clearly, you need someone to explain why this is so great.
Let's get a family picture.
Okay. All right. Mom, come here. Mom.
Okay, so this dude is scheming on proposing to his girlfriend right now, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hey.
You guys coming over here?
No, go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So his mom is going over there, completely face plants.
Yeah.
I see you laughing.
I know.
Okay. So she completely face plants here. Do you see into that again?
I like the kind of cringe where you don't even laugh. You're just hurting.
Yeah, you're a purist. You're a purist.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, this
is like epic fail. Epic fail 2000.
Epic fail. Vlog. Stealing videos from all across the internet.
Go.
Here.
Oh my
She
gosh.
face plants.
Oh my gosh.
Super hard. Now watch this. That's the laugh. Here comes the cringe.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody's helping her. Nobody's helping mom. And she's laughing. She looks seriously injured. Now watch this.
Mom.
Come on, dude.
Look up at your
How is this not the best thing ever? Dude gets down on his knees as mom is face planted, writhing in pain, and pops the question, will you marry me? Now is the time, he thought to himself. Now. He's like, I got a plan and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
No matter what happens in between. And he's...
Mom,
what are you doing? Mom, get up! Mom! Your daughter's being proposed to. Get your face into the sand. Stop pretending to be hurt, Mom. They're like getting angry at her.
God, Moses.
And then this guy's actually angry. God and Moses. They're getting angry at her.
Look at Mom.
God, Moses.
God and... You're telling me this isn't pure, finely refined
With
cringe.
your explanation.
Like, I know you're laughing, but...
That's why we're here.
Hey.
Dad is getting angry that mom face planted and this idiot proposed while she's facing the sand. That's why we're here. It's unreal. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a powerful one.
I'll admit your explanation helped.
Did it help? I drove it home. Okay. 162,000, guys. Come on. The people need you. Better proposal than Ethan.
Yeah, I just read that too.
Someone pointed out, which is true. But I didn't film mine. And mine went to plan. Okay. What, Dan? What are you sending me, Dan? Oh, for fuck's sake, Tiltify is down. And the back end, they are literally have blood on their hands.
That's not fair.
Can I show you something? It makes me a little angry about this website.
We did pass 162.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank all you guys so much. Thank you, everyone, for supporting this. It's a beautiful, great cause. Tell me, is this something I should get? This is just my ego, okay? It doesn't mean anything, but it's a little triggering. Here.
What? That we're not in popular campaigns?
Oh, wait. We are. I guess it's because it's live right now, but hang on.
Where?
Wait, did they remove the... Oh, well, fuck me.
Yeah, here you go.
Here. Okay, fuck me. Never mind. My bad. They changed it. Now I'm even more pissed. They made a fool of me. So they had like a list of most popular Twitch fundraising, and on the top part was like ones with $60, and we were at the bottom. And it's like whatever. Yeah,
I'll tell you what it is. They didn't update the website.
Yeah, nobody's been working on the damn website.
They actually should take more money.
They take 5%. I read that. That's how they pay for this website. Apparently, I don't know where that's money going, but it's not to hosting. And now I'm angry. Before you thought I was angry, now I'm ready to fight Shoenice. I'd love to get a giant Q-tip and just go one-on-one with Shoenice. Chug a bottle. Oh, we're at 162. Was that what I said? All right. And finally, there's something I did want to talk about. I noticed that there's a lot of split in opinions about some of the videos that we choose to react to. For example, our most recent one about digital blackface, and we did the whole whiteface meme. And I get a lot of emails and I see a lot of comments, and I know that videos like that make, I don't even want to say social justice warriors, but progressive left people, makes them uncomfortable. It makes them unhappy. It makes them feel like I'm not one of them. And they get concerned that when I make videos making fun of social justice warriors, that I'm emboldening the alt-right and conservative movements, and they start to look at me like I'm the enemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people, I think they wonder why. And they don't know where I stand. And I want to say, I actually want to talk about that publicly because I find it really annoying. Now, I have said this many times. I've always identified myself as a very progressive person. Socially, economically, I'm a very progressive person. And I have always been my whole life. In college, Barack Obama served 2 terms. I'm a fan of Obama. I voted for him both terms, okay? And up until recently, I think it started happening basically when I finished college. There's this new movement on the left that is completely tearing my political identity apart. And the countries, it's one thing to make fun of, what am I going to make fun of on the right? Nazis running people over? That's not funny. It's horrifying. It's obvious. I don't need to go make a video and be like, this Nazi ran over people. Oh, fuck them. There's nothing interesting or funny about that. It's awful. They're horrible people, right? Or, people marching around with Nazi flags. And I'm not trying to compare that, which is objectively awful, to some cult of outrage people. But first of all, it's ridiculous.
Those are the extremes, I guess, of the two sides.
Yeah. I mean, one is worse than the other. Let me say that.
I don't think all alt-right are Nazis. But that's the super
the alt-right
extreme.
Are Nazis, I think, but not all conservatives are right. Or whatever. Alt-right are white nationalists. That's the movement.
They kind of took over I don't think all of them wanted to be white nationalists.
I think the problem is that in the media, they started using this term alt-right as this wide sweeping term to say anyone who leans conservative and to dismiss them. I think the real alt-right movement is a white national movement, and there's not that many actual people in it.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at someone who's conservative and say, oh, they're alt-right. And it's the same thing, on the left. It happens, you're a cuck, you're a libtard, or whatever, It's like you have this sweeping generalization that just dismisses everybody as problematic. You're Antifa, right? And so on, but on the left, you have, or your social justice warrior. That social justice warrior is basically the equivalent of alt-right on both sides, used to dismiss people you disagree with. And so I find, first of all, social justice warriors or progressive, I don't even know, super progressive left.
Extreme left.
Extreme left, yeah. Like anti-free speech left. Seems to be a oxymoron, but they are, first of all, way more ridiculous in just what they say and think. It's just hilarious to make fun of. Okay, right on surface value. It's ridiculous. But more than that, I take it personal because these are the people that I am supposed to be identifying with. These are my political allies, and they're kind of alienating me. They're ripping my political home away from me with these ridiculous garbage. Digital blackface and manspreading and all this fucking
mansplaining,
internalized oppression, all this shit. Zarna. It's like you are delegitimizing the whole frickin' left. And you're empowering the people that I really actually do hate, which is the alt-right and actual Nazis. So, like, there's nothing interesting to say about them. They're shitty Nazis. They're white supremacists. I don't believe in that shit. Obviously, I hate it. I think it's garbage. It's un-American. But you guys are empowering them, and you're alienating me from my own home. And even beyond that, you're just hilarious. You're much funnier. You're much easier and funnier to, and it's funny. So I just want to say that publicly for once, because I've seen a lot of shit like this, and they say, I'm afraid you're empowering, white nationalists. People wondering, are you a white nationalist? No, obviously not. They hate me more than anyone. I'm a fucking Jew. Even though I'm a completely secular, I don't even believe, I'm an atheist pretty much, a agnostic, essentially, through and through. You ask a white nationalist if I'm white, and they'll say, hell no, you fucking Jew. And if you ask a social justice warrior if I'm a minority, they'll say, absolutely not. You're privileged as it gets. You're a Jew. I mean, everybody hates me. I ain't got no fucking allies anywhere. Guaranteed. Ow. And I've got arthritis. Anyway, so that's my that's my 2 cents on that. I just want to say that publicly for the record. The next time somebody has some shit to say about that. So that's pretty much our show today.
I do want to announce that on Wednesday next week, I'm going to Israel for 2 weeks. So Ethan is going to be on his own.
Dude, I am freaking
mortified. It's the first time, I think, that we're going to be separated for 2 weeks.
I don't know that we've ever been separated even for a day since we started. Like, you moved to Israel before me.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it.
But beyond that, I don't think even a day.
So, please take care of Ethan.
Yikes.
Don't be too mean.
I'm scared. Do you want to say why?
I'll say it shortly because it's, I don't know, maybe not.
Do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Hila's dad was diagnosed with lung cancer. And it seems like, well, anyway, she's just going home to spend some time with her family. Jesus.
Don't drink it.
It's rough. I mean, I just want to be upfront and talk about it so you guys know what's going on. Oh. So she's just going for 2 weeks to spend some time with her family. I'm going to come stay home and hold down the fort. And that's pretty much it. Nice note to end the show on. And there's, it's, it's rough out there, man. As always. Anyway, send some nice thoughts to her and her dad. And I'll just be sitting here. When's your last day? On Tuesday? So Tuesday we'll be sharing. And Friday, Tuesday, and then another Friday I'll be here solo. Probably I'll cancel all of our guests and I'll just, for about an hour or two, just stare like this at the camera. Just a sneak preview if you guys are thinking of tuning in. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, all you guys, for your amazing generosity. We're at $162,000. I'm sorry if anyone bought a neck fupa signing. We will honor those on Tuesday. Tiltify apparently wants people to die. But there. Tiltify, I suggest hiring one employee. Just one. And thank you also. Our stream ended abruptly last week, but I wanted to thank Justin Roiland and Alex Hirsch and Dana Terrence. How do you say your last? Terrace. Like a balcony. And, of course, Joey Salads for their help and their contributions and everything. I'm super proud of the community, and I thank you guys so much for helping us support all this money, raise all this money. And you can still enter the raffles if you're listening to this. It'll be open till next week. So, That's it for this week, guys, and we shall see you on Tuesday. Appreciate you, and ta-ta.